my channel. My name is Becca and tonight we are going to be decluttering the massive makeup mess behind me. I'm a hot mess, obviously. I worked extra hard today, y'all, and it was such a crazy day. I'm exhausted, but I came home and just realized that I've got like a whole corner of makeup and it's not organized. It's driving me nuts. Half of this stuff is put away to where it's not easy for me to get to or whatever, and I just don't use it. And it's just plain driving me crazy. So we are gonna go through some of my makeup. I'm gonna show you my current stash. And hopefully by the end of this video, I'm gonna have some stuff a little bit more organized. So I suppose we will just start from one end and work it all the way to the other. So taking it from the top, here are all of my face and eye brushes. These are my current favorites and my most loved, most used. As you can see, pretty much, I don't know, half of them are blending brushes because I use the heck out of those. And then, of course, I gotta have my Shape Tape. It's my favorite for cutting crease. And moving on, these are what I call my secondary brushes. Secondary eye brushes anyways, the ones that I just don't use very often, or say for when I'm doing a complicated look and just need an extra, an extra clean brush really quick. But also, just to make it easier for me first thing in the morning to grab, I have my current favorite face brushes. And just to be clear, my current favorites changed. So that's why they're kind of separated into their own areas. And then back here are the rest of my face brushes. Oh my gosh, what a hot mess. As well as the last letters that I received from my grandfather. Definitely gonna miss that man. And next up is my bucket of lippies. So these are my current favorites, and really they change with the season, or at least some of them do. Here are pretty much all of my lip liners in the back, the actual current favorite lipsticks down there, and then my liquid lippies, as well as like my lip glosses. Definitely going to be organizing this thing tonight. And on to my favorite part, which are my eyeshadows, and as you can see, it needs a lot of love. Could probably use a new eyeshadow holder, but you know, all in due time. So right here actually is probably going to be on one of my next videos. This is from Makeup a Murder, and it's a makeup artist created and owned and ran company, and I just loved her products and the whole theme of her business, so I had to pick some of these up. And then also a brush set that my boss and best friend got me for Christmas. We will be checking those out very shortly. And then we got all of my eyeshadow palettes. Got a bunch of ColourPop up front. My mermaid palette from Tarte. My other Tarte palette from BoxyCharm. Got my Huda Beauties. More BoxyCharm. You saw this on one of my last videos from spring. ColourPop palette. And Juvia's Place, which are legit like some of my favorite eyeshadows ever. My first Violet Voss palette, and like really one of my first high-end palettes anyways, and like just something that I keep because I was such a huge fan of Laura Lee, like right when I was first getting into makeup, and I don't know, it just brings back some memories. You guys just saw this one. I got my Morphe palettes, including, this one, Pretty Colors, and then this one also, which I haven't done a whole lot with, at least on my channel, but I'm literally in love with this palette. over here, this gray thing is what really inspired my declutter streak. I picked one up. I've been wanting to pick one up for a hot minute now because all of my blushes and highlighters somehow managed to get stacked into some of these. And I have already started on it. I put my blushes and like bronzers, setting powders in here. The second drawer is housing all of my highlighters, including my Jeffree Star, Ofra. This isn't Rodeo Drive, it's Star Island. It's more of like a light white yellow. It's really pretty, maybe a little light for my skin tone. And then this is like one of my favorite highlighters ever. This is an amazing like peachy pink gold. Oh my gosh. And then who else is a video game nerd? Oh my gosh, Tetris. This one's super pretty. Then I got a bunch of Artist Couture. And there's nothing in the top drawer yet, but there will be. I'm gonna be putting my loose and single eyeshadows in there, including these two that we got from BoxyCharm last month. And this little thing is just like random overflow kind of. I do use this pretty much every day. It's the MAC Paint Pot and the current sample of translucent setting powder that I'm on. A couple of mascaras, not that I need it anymore, as well as some eyelash glue that I pretty much never use, but you never know when you're gonna need it. And then this right here is like my necessities all wrapped up into one. This is like my little, I call it my makeup cart. It has everything that I need to do my face and get ready for work, especially first thing in the morning if I'm not feeling like doing my eyes or, you know, whatever. At least I have like all of the must-haves and everything in one place. And then in the back over here, y'all probably recognize this from my first like stash video where I was showing you like years ago the makeup that I had. Still got the Huda Beauty stickers on it too. Good old faithful. And in here, actually these weren't in here. I've been hanging these up on the wall, but she fell down and I need to find a new home for her. My girl Vonda sent these to me, and if you're watching this, Vonda, we still ain't done that video yet. Hit me up, just saying. But in here is literally my backstash and my overflow. Eyelashes, which I'm starting to play with more often, but I still really don't wear very much, so there they sit. The Lisa Frank makeup, which if y'all didn't know, the Glamour Dolls website just like up and disappeared. They like weren't filling orders or restocking, and honestly I think they just like got in over their head, so the Lisa Frank Glamour Dolls collabs kind of feel like relics from the past at this point. I got some extra brushes in here and some extra beauty blenders, but really this is my BS drawer of makeup. And some of those loose eyeshadows that I was talking about going in the top drawer over there are the Naked Cosmetics like loose pigments that I've had for a while now. And these were part of a contest that I won with BoxyCharm. Last but not least, I have these. So these were sitting in there. And this is like my original makeup stash. Some of it anyways, and just basically where I've always put my makeup. This is all of my eye stuff. Pretty much it's mostly mascara. Like I said, girl, I don't need any more of these. But also my brow products back here. Those wing stamps. So the second level of my makeup box is lippies. So in the back is where I keep my lip pencils and then like the lip crayons. Over here are all of my actual lipsticks. Sure, I got a couple of other things hiding down there somewhere. And then right here, well, this level was originally like all of my lip glosses, but I have so many like actual liquid lipsticks now that it's just kind of meh, it's kind of all mixed in. And then up here is generally where I try to keep all of my liquid lipsticks, you know, all the ones that dry down matte and whatever. And over here on the very last level of my makeup box is where I keep all of my face products as well as my eyeliners. So back here is where I try to keep most of my primers. Got a couple of BoxyCharm primers hanging out in there. This is technically a face moisturizer from First Aid Beauty, but it's a priming moisturizer, so whatevs. And then over here I keep these cheapy little eyeshadow applicators for, you know, the twice a year that I use them. But they are amazing for applying like glitter and stuff. And then up here is where I keep my foundations, but also more primers. This is my other favorite foundation, the Sephora 10-Hour Liquid. It's a medium coverage, but it's not bad. And then I almost forgot to show you my little love box of Ipsy bags. Now this by no means is my complete stash of monthly Ipsy glam bags, but this is pretty much the majority of them. Some of the older ones are upstairs in another box, but definitely where I keep many of these, you know, just for one such occasion where I would like to carry one of these around or use them. Who knows, but I'll be honest, most of them stay right here. Alright, baby doll, that is my entire stash. I'm going to organize everything and I'll be right back. Alright, beauties, so after all is said and done, this is what I came up with. It is definitely an improvement upon the heap that I had to begin with. And really, I had already started organizing by the time I decided I was gonna, you know, record this on camera. So you guys didn't even see how it started off. But yeah, suffice to say, I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. You know, I wish I had more space for my beauty stuff. It would definitely be like a spread out, beautiful vanity, but here we are, and this is what I got. I did organize this a little bit. I added some of my lesser used eyeshadow palettes, put like all the face palettes and the glitter palette in the back, and pretty much left this as is. Up here I put my must-have makeup carts, as well as all of my brushes and like my favorite little dollar store item, you know, just to remind yourself that you are beautiful, you are perfect just the way you are, but I freaking love makeup, so that's what's happening. There wasn't a whole lot that I could do with this, so I just kind of removed some of the eyeshadow palettes. But this is definitely the biggest difference. I know it looks like a cluttered mess at the moment, but it has been decluttered about all it's gonna get, at least until I can get some more storage space. But I did remove all of the eye products, like all of the, obviously, like all of the single eye products that I had laying around, including that bag of loose glitters. I put all of those back there. And then also all of the Naked Cosmetics loose pigments and the liquid eyeshadows. And then over here is the eyeliner section. So I decided to do not only the glitter eyeliners, but also some of my liquid and pencil liners as well. Anything that wasn't, you know, black or brown, I put in here. I feel like this could be, you know, like my creative center, if you will. And this is about the same, though I did add the Naked Cosmetics Colorful Highlighting Palette in the back there, and I think, yeah, this is about the same. I just decided to put this with the rest of them. Whew, super glad that that is finally over. It took forever because I kept wanting to play with the products and swatch things, and it's never a simple, you know, never a simple thing, but I'm really glad that I did it, and it'll be awesome to see if I use some of the products that I found new homes for now that, you know, they're more reachable. The only other things that I thought were really cool that I had actually found while cleaning out all the craziness back there was this like little booklet list of ideas that I had for my channel that I've written down over the years, because I know I'm not on as often as I used to be, but I am constantly and all the time just thinking about you guys and my channel and doing videos and what I can do, you know, what I can upload next, that sort of thing. I truly miss it, and that's kind of why, you know, on a whim, obviously, like, look, I'm such a hot mess. Don't even have my makeup on, but, you know, just as on a whim, I wanted to record a video, and, you know, why the heck not? But for now, baby doll, that is it for today. So I will be back as soon as I can with another video, and I cannot wait. But you know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and go out and spread some love and positivity today, baby. We could all use some extra. You're beautiful, and I love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone.